So a while ago, I made these DCT3 flashes for Nokia phones for uploading logos or ringtones or custom firmware on the 3310 or 3410. And since then, I sold a few of these, and pretty much every customer of mine asked me, where can I buy this cable? I can't find the cable anywhere. Well, the truth is you can't really find it anymore because it was so popular. It's pretty much sold out and no one makes them. I've seen a website that made like a 3D printed one that you can make yourself. But if you don't have a 3D printer, I'm gonna show you how to make one today. It's not hard. You just need basically a soldering iron and an RG45 cable. And if you have one of these, chances are you have one of these dead batteries, right? Like this is example here. We're going to use this today to make a cable. So a lot of the things that I'm going to use today, you don't really need. If you just want to put some logos and ringtones, you don't even need to make one of these. All you need to do is just solder ground and M bus here. And obviously you need the interface. So you're gonna need an RJ45 cable like this modem cable here that cut in half. And we're gonna refer to the pin numbers. This first one here is gonna be number 1. And the last one is number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 7 is ground. So you take the ground wire there, and this is the pin out of this port here. Ground is going to be the top corner there, and M bus is the one below it there, bottom left. So if you only want to transfer like a couple of logos or ringtones, just solder pin 7 from here to the top left pad there, and 6 from here, that's M bus, solder it to the bottom left pad there. But today we're gonna make a proper cable. In case you wanna flash the phone, you're gonna need also the RX and TX connected there. So if you're only gonna do it by cables, you will solder it like that, and you connect the battery and turn the phone on, and you do the transfer like that. If you wanna flash the phone, we're gonna make a cable using the battery connectors as well. It's gonna be powered by the interface here. So to do this, as I said, you need the RJ45 cable here, and you're gonna need some of these spring pins. I got some here, and these are a bit too long. I'm gonna use these ones here that I took off another cable. They're about 1 centimeter long. So we're gonna use those. First, let's take this battery apart, take the dead cell out and clean that a little bit. So let's make some space here on the table. You're gonna need 4 pins for ground, M bus, TX, and RX. We have an original cable here for reference. So let's open this battery up. Just be careful if your battery is not completely dead and still has some power. Be careful not to short it. You can catch fire, get hot. That is nasty. Take those cells out. I recommend using the 3310 batteries. The 3410 are a bit slimmer and you don't have as much space to work with there. So we're gonna use some white vinegar to clean some of that out, just to neutralize the acid with the base. Let's cut that out of there. Oops, that came right off. That's okay. Gonna recycle that. Don't throw this away. We're gonna use this to power the phone. All right, let's put some of this vinegar on there. Nice, look at that reaction. Well, that's beyond any use. It's too damaged. We're gonna take another one from this. Okay, this I can use. It's better. Anyway, so we're gonna try to align this here, make some holes for the pins and then solder everything in. But the easiest way to do it is just to remove the case and make some marks from the other side. So let's do it. All right, so we put that down there. And let's mark it out. That's the connector there. Okay. So you go one pin here, one there, one there, and one there. The good thing is the pads on that connector are very big, so you don't have to be like extremely precise with these. It'll be all right. Got tiny drill here, but if you don't have this, it's okay. You can just use your soldering iron with a very fine tip and just punch some holes in there. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There it is. Now let's put the phone back together. Okay, now let's prepare that cable. Got the RJ45 lead here. Let's expose them wires. So let's see here. Orange one is not used, so we can get rid of that. And Also, the brown one is not used. Can get rid of that as well. Okay. We're gonna make this cable come out over here so it doesn't get caught in the phone. So we'll make a little hole here. I think I'm just gonna use my soldering iron. Yeah, I know, you're not supposed to do this. Yeah, shut up. Good enough. Just like that. We'll worry about that at the end, when we're gonna secure everything in place. For now, let's leave that down here. Okay, let's start with these pins, I guess. This is 5 volts, is orange and white, and that will go here. Here. Okay, and the ground pin needs to go to the battery, but also to that pin there at the connector. So we're gonna take a bit of wire there. Let's see which one of these is ground. It's only a couple of wires left. Gonna be one of these two. Let's see. Ground is pin 7. There it is brown and white. So let's first connect it here. Okay, now we take the wire for the ground pin at the connector. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now let's put it in the case. Goes in like that. You know what? Let's see if the phone starts before we do anything else. Have that plugged in there, powered up. And plug the cable in there. And where's the phone? The phone. Plug that in the phone. And it powers up just fine. Okay. Now we just need to connect those pins there. Okay. So that top one is ground. So let's take the ground one. Stick it in there. You want it to stick out about this much. Should be fine. Just put them into position for now. Okay. M-bus 6 green is M-bus. So M-bus goes right below that. Like so. Okay. Okay, pin 4 RX goes to phone TX at the top. And pin 5 blue and white goes at the bottom below that one. This extra one, it's not used, that is pin 3. Can cut that. Yeah, right. So at the moment it looks like that. So it's gonna be tricky to keep them in place. But we'll get it done. Let me put some glue on that BSI part there because that keeps coming out. This is the tricky part here. All right. Should stay in place now. To keep these in place, you can either use hot glue or putty, but you have to make sure that none of these pins touch each other, because if they do, nothing's gonna work. So let's heat up some hot glue and try and keep these pins straight. Put a little bit of glue there. Just to make these straight. Don't worry if they're not perfect, we're gonna adjust them in a minute. Can use a soldering iron to warm up these pins just a little bit. so you can adjust them. Oh, these two are touching, that's not good. Okay. Once everything's in place, just put some super glue down. Just be careful not to super glue the moving parts at the top, obviously. Put some glue around the sides, secure the case together. And there you go. Here's your cable. Alright, so let's test this thing. Got interface connected here. Here's the cable. Let's switch it to serial M bus. Got a 3410 here. So you just connect that there instead of the battery. Like so. And plug it in. And turn it on. Yeah. Let's use the row list tool to test the connection. So you got your 3410 model selected, COM1, this is for M bus, and let's read the information. As you can see, the connection is fine. Here you can unlock the phone. I don't have the logo manager on this computer, but yeah, if this works, logo manager will also work because it works over M bus only. And now let's switch to serial, to LPT F bus. Turn the phone off, reconnect the cable, and let's try and read the flash. I'm not gonna read the whole flash because it takes about 10 minutes to do it. So let's try and read like a small portion of it. Press power on. Yeah, it's reading. I put the address too small, but as you can see, it started to read the flash. So the F bus connection is also good. So yeah, that's it. That was the cable. Pretty easy to make if you have like some DIY skills. It's not too complicated, I guess. So that's it. Thanks for watching.